Hey guys, welcome back to Tony Talks. If you're joining me for the first time ever, I want to welcome you to my channel. My name is Antonia. Lovely to meet you all. Well, I'm not meeting you all, but you know what I mean. I love to serve you guys. So I'm here with a story. Well, it's not a story, it's more of my how I glowed up. That's how I'm gonna title it. So how I glowed up. If you don't know me, I'm a 21-year-old Nigerian British girl, should I say. I'm currently in university in my third year, going to my fourth year in September. So yeah, hope you stay tuned. So this is called how I glowed up. So I saw a lot of videos and I saw a lot of pictures on Twitter and everyone sharing their glow up tips and how they glowed up, and you know how they grew out of that awkward teenager stage. So this is my video on how I grew up from that awkward teenager stage essentially. So I think I did not glow up or grow. I didn't glow up till I think I was about 18, even though I did start coming into my looks at about 16. I feel like glowing up isn't about looks. It's not just about looks. It's about confidence, it's about self-love, it's about identifying with who you are, it's about finding yourself. So obviously a lot of people have this glow up challenge, and they've put previous pictures of what they looked like before and pictures of what they look like now, and that could be a glow up. But I also feel like in those stages there's something that happens to your character, there's something that happens to your personality that makes you grow up or glow up essentially. So I feel like this didn't happen till I was 18. Obviously from 16, 17 onwards, girls looking good, better than I did in high school, as the picture suggests, and if it, I will insert pictures of my transitioning process. So with me, I came to the realization of glowing up at 18. So this is about confidence. At 18 I felt like I was confident within myself, and nothing that anyone could say to me would ever, like, it might shake your confidence, but I never took anything people said to me, like negative words about me. I never took it to heart anymore at that age, because I was sure of who I am. I loved myself, and that's what I thought mattered. When you're young, and I was like one of the only black girls in primary school and high school, and you get a lot of racist comments, you get a lot of mean comments anyway. Like, school kids are the worst. School kids are the worst for bullying. They just don't have any filter. They don't know how to talk. If they think you're fat, they'll tell you you're fat. If they think you're black and ugly, they'll say you're black and ugly. If they think you smell, just because you're black, they'll tell you smell. So school kids definitely didn't have any gauge on their mouth. They had no filter. So I feel like at this awkward stage it's even harder because of the clique, the people that you surround yourself with, because of the environment that you are in. So it's obviously harder to glow up then. Obviously now times have changed, and I see like younger school kids, they're wearing foundation, they're wearing makeup, you know, like privileges that I couldn't afford, privileges that I did not have, that I didn't even know about. Like, I didn't even know about contouring until I was about 17 or something like that. And you see these 13-year-olds, you see these 12-year-olds, you see them like full face makeup game on point. That's why I say that glowing up sometimes is not even about age. It's not even about looks. It's about the age you find confidence. It's about the age you find self-love. So that's why I say 18 for me. And how did I come about it? I got to the point where when I was younger, I used to do everything I wanted to try and please the people around me. I wanted to please people. I wanted to serve people. I wanted to be someone that everyone seemed as good and perfect. At the age of 18, I no longer cared about how I was perceived by others, but I cared about how I was perceived by myself. I learned to work on myself. I learned to work on myself as a person. I learned to work on myself as as a people's person, in the sense that how do other people perceive me, rather than let me do this thing to please these people. More like, let me work on myself so people can see me as a great person, so people can appreciate my presence. So I say that this came about at the age of 18, purely because at 18 you're a lot wiser, you're more mature. I hope you're more mature, you've seen a bit more of life, not a lot of life, because at 18 you're still quite young. You've seen a bit more of life, you know what life can throw at you, you know what to expect from life, and you're willing to accept it. So the way that I found confidence was every day, like regardless of how I looked, regardless of how I dressed, I carried myself with confidence. I wasn't a shy girl, and everything that I did not like about myself, in the sense that when I was younger, I didn't like my weight, so I lost a bit of weight, and then I gained a bit of weight, but weight no longer became the issue because I already accepted myself. I accepted myself for who I was. I was healthy, and I was like, so long as I'm healthy, I'm happy. If the doctor says to me, Antonia, okay, you're sick and you need to do something about your weight, then we'll deal with that situation, but I'm healthy, I'm happy. So I did this thing, and I think I was about 17, and I did this thing called 5 Flawsome Futures, and these were things that I really didn't like about myself, and I felt really awkward about showing them. So for example, like I have really big arms, like in proportion to the top half, because I'm quite slim on top and quite bigger at the bottom, so my arms are quite big in proportion to my size, the top size, my top half. So before, when I was younger, I'd always wear long sleeves, I'll always wear jackets, I'll always wear things like that to cover these things. But as I grew up and as I glowed up, these things didn't matter, because I was like, so long as I'm confident and so long as I'm comfortable within myself, the size of my arms shouldn't matter, the way my arms look to other people shouldn't matter. Another thing was my teeth. So like I have like little small teeth, and I don't know if you guys can see them. Every time, like it's like a baby vampire's teeth, kind of. So when I used to smile, I used to do this all the time, like I never used to smile with my teeth. And it got to the point where I was like, I like my smile, I think my smile's cute, so my teeth will not stop me from, you know, showing a bit of teeth. And I just started smiling, and I accepted that wasn't perfect in myself, but I was happy with not being perfect. So Flawsome is about knowing that your flaws are awesome, and accepting those flaws and accepting yourself for who you are. And there were so many other things, like my stretch marks. I hate my stretch marks, so I didn't want to wear like anything that revealed my stretch marks. I used to try and like wear jeans all the time, I used to wear trousers all the time, and like if you look at my past pictures, most of them are trousers or jeans and things like that, because I didn't want to show my legs because of my stretch marks. But I was like, hey girl, you have nice legs, everyone has stretch marks, so you know what, you're gonna rock them, and you're gonna rock them great. And that's what I did, and I just accepted myself for who I was. I accepted the beauty that was me, and I accepted that wholeheartedly. And then also, like in high school, I never used to do a center part, even though I've moved my hair to a side today. I normally used to do a side part all the time, because apparently I had a weird head shape or something like that. So this guy used to be like, oh Antonia, you got a helmet head. So I used to do every style humanly possible to prevent people from seeing this helmet head. But I've come to the realization that my head shape doesn't matter. Whoever's going to accept my head shape for the way my head shape looks, then, you know, they will accept it. Because at the end of the day, you can't let the things people say to you bring you down, especially when it's petty things that are meant to obviously annoy you. But I'm sure the people that said to you back in the past were just being kids. If I see these people now, I'm sure they won't remember half the things they said to me. But it's okay, you know what I mean? So I feel like glowing up isn't about looks. Fair enough, like I have grown up into my looks, as people would say, but I've also grown up with my personality as well. I feel like I'm more accepting towards criticism, even though I'm still the strong character that I was. I'm that strong character with a twist. I'm that strong character that's accepted all the flaws about her. I'm that strong character that has forgotten about what these other people think about me, and I have worked on what I think about myself. And I feel like that's what growing up should do. So my word of encouragement to younger girls that are going through that awkward growing up stage, and they feel like they're not good enough, they feel like they're not pretty enough, they feel like they don't deserve self-love. My only my tip to you guys is confidence, self-love, and joy and happiness. When you're happy within yourself, when you're happy with who you are, nothing anyone says, nothing anyone does, nothing anyone says about you will ever affect you, because you're confident, you know who you are, you love yourself, and you appreciate yourself. And it doesn't matter what person A, person B, person C says about you, because you're strong enough within yourself to understand who you are. You will never let anything they say affect you. You will not let anything they say discourage you. You will carry yourself with utmost pride. You carry yourself very elegantly. Like, sometimes it's not even about look, it's the way you carry yourself, it's the way you show yourself, like portray yourself to people. Like, looks are nothing, mate. We get old, we're gonna grow wrinkly, we're gonna go old, and we will all look old and will not look as good as we do now. So sometimes, even when maybe you're looking for a boyfriend, looking for a husband, it's not about the looks. Your husband is gonna love you for who you are inside. He should love you, because when you go old and you get saggy and you're not as perfectly pear-shaped or is it apple shaped or whatever shape that he likes, then he's gonna start to have second thoughts. So if you're happy within yourself and you have that confidence, you have that self-love, people will see that about you and it will draw people closer to you. But if you're constantly trying to please everyone around you and forgetting how to take care of yourself, that has a negative effect on you as well. So my glowing up tips, even though I feel like I've glowed up, is more about finding inner worth, inner love. And then after I found that, I could portray it on the way I looked, I could portray it on my outside appearance. I could, like, if you see me smiling, you know, I'm a warm person, you want to approach me. But even if I had makeup on and I was giving you evils all the time, like not wanting to chat to you, not replying all your messages, then it'll be different. You'll be like, okay, that girl is pretty but she's got an ugly heart. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes glowing up isn't about looks. No, sorry, all the time, that's what I feel anyway. Glowing up isn't about looks, it's about finding yourself, being happy within yourself, and loving yourself, and just accepting yourself for who you are. So if you're that person that's trying to find a way to just love yourself, then remember that you're beautiful. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And even if you're not subscribing, even if you're not liking, just share this. Maybe someone needed to hear a word of encouragement today. Maybe someone's feeling a bit low about themselves, and maybe this is the video that they need. So make sure you share it to your friends, and I will see you soon. Take care and bye.